What if the secret to success is not what you think it is? What if it's not about always being indispensable, but about striking a balance? Let's delve into an enlightening tale of wisdom passed from one generation to another. Picture this: a bustling shoe factory, humming with machinery, and the air rich with the scent of leather. Here we find our characters. Mr. Andrew, a seasoned technician with 45 years of experience under his belt, and Alex, an ambitious young technician hungry for growth and recognition. Alex, yearning for advancement, seeks advice from the wise Mr. Andrew. The old technician, with the twinkle of knowledge in his eyes, suggests a seemingly counterintuitive idea. "Take a day off, Alex. Let them see the chaos in your absence," he advises. And so Alex did just that, and his absence was felt. His promotion to a senior technician position confirmed that he was indeed indispensable. But as we'll soon discover, this is only half the story. But is being indispensable the only key to success? Or is there more to the story? Imagine Alex, our young technician, starting to take days off whenever something at the factory didn't quite sit right with him. A machine was too noisy. A day off. The coffee in the break room was too weak. Another day off. His colleagues struggled to keep the factory running smoothly without him. And Alex felt justified. He was indispensable, wasn't he? But then, something unexpected happened. One sunny morning, as Alex was about to clock in, the factory gates remained closed to him. He was informed that he'd been replaced. Confusion and disbelief washed over him. How could they replace him? He was indispensable, or so he thought. Alex went straight to Mr. Andrew, his mentor, seeking answers. Mr. Andrew, the wise old technician, listened to Alex's story, pacing back and forth. Then he stopped and looked Alex squarely in the eye. "Let me explain with a light bulb analogy," he said. "When a light bulb is always on, it's taken for granted. No one pays attention to it. This was you, Alex, when you were at the factory every day, working hard and never taking a day off. But what happens when a light bulb starts to flicker too often? It becomes unreliable. It's no longer trusted to provide the illumination when needed. And soon it's replaced with a new, more reliable bulb." Alex was silent, taking in the words of his mentor. He had become that flickering bulb, unreliable and replaceable. He had mistaken his indispensability for invincibility, and it had cost him dearly. A light bulb that flickers too often is unreliable and soon replaced. Alex had become that flickering bulb. Remember, being indispensable is important, but reliability is key. Don't become the flickering bulb, but rather be the constant, steady light that everyone can rely on. But what does this mean for us? What can we learn from Alex's story? Well, it's clear as daylight that Alex's journey is a mirror to our own lives in many ways. It's a tale that rings true in the hallways of every workplace, in every corner of the world. It's a story that reminds us of a few simple yet profound truths. First, we must understand the importance of not taking people for granted. It's easy to overlook the value of those who are always there, always reliable. The colleague who always has your back, the friend who's always ready to lend an ear, the family member who's always there for you no matter what. But just like the light bulb that's always on, we often fail to appreciate them until they're no longer there. So let's take a moment every day to appreciate these individuals for who they are and what they bring to our lives. Secondly, we must remember that life is about balance. It's about not being too extreme in our decisions and actions. Just like Alex, we might feel the need to prove our worth, to make ourselves indispensable. But in doing so, we risk becoming the flickering light bulb, unreliable and replaceable. Instead, we should strive to be the steady light bulb, the one that's always there, always illuminating, always reliable. It's about finding that balance between proving your worth and being consistent. It's about understanding that success is not about being the brightest light all the time, but about being a steady, reliable light that others can count on. Remember, success is not about being indispensable at all times, but about being reliable, appreciating those around you, and finding balance in all you do. So, as we navigate the complex maze of life, let's take these lessons to heart. Let's be the steady light bulb, always reliable, always appreciated. After all, in the grand theater of life, we are all light bulbs, each with our own unique glow. And it's this collective light that illuminates the world. Let's keep shining, my friends. Let's keep lighting up the world with our unique glow. If you enjoy motivational and inspiring stories like this, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more exciting contents.